Hey everyone, welcome back.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
So how much gold do I have to sink into this place?
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
I'd stump wine with that.
Okay, probably
would
should
stump
upgrade
till
this
we were
if
red and
upgrades are
sweaty.
possible. I mean, you gotta treat your people, you know.
Baron Rossel ordered
People
the
right.
vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
When's the rest of my hair gonna grow back? Should probably do
Nice
some of
one.
this stupid hair
What'd you
stuff.
ask?
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he nearly broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Okay. Weird.
Monsieur Bolius's wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Is that you? join his champion?
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Love, youth, adventure.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corvo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompeli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question, sir.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Okay, then.
I wager you must beat the maidens back with a long stick, eh?
A witcher?
Only
We
champion?
could use one around here. Full time.
Just take to work as they take to dance and drink.
Hey, watch it!
And now we ride off, like, just a few hundred meters away. I get horribly murdered by monsters. On the border of the estate grounds, because you know that's a... Okay, this is getting a little stupid.
Arcus spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
Okay. So... if we pop directly across the river and go south, we'll come across another bounty board. I'm guessing that icons changed from food to pierogies.
Something's not right.
Okay, what exactly are bar guests? Are they specters? Yes, they are. Alright. Ghostbusters! Oh, that's how you change that stuff. Alright, well, anyway. Okay, alright, that was the game. Sounds exactly like our fucking peacocks. Hey! Fuckers! Now that I know I can simply go like this and go boop. Might as well, since we're here. I mean, we're gonna be going that way anyhow, eventually, so... Oh, my kingdom for a pair of cockatrices. Yeah, looks like a fine place for me to fall off of and die. For Screech. Yeah, nothing on that person. That's weird. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, I see the pepper icon has been changed to a pierogi even. Okay, I know where this goes. This is that, yeah. That one cave that I found way earlier when I was looking for the mutation quest, and I found that locked chest down there. Aha. That's just crafty little hobbitses. Can't see shit, Captain. Did you really follow me all the way down here? Fucking no-life motherfucker. Saying that's actually... No. You know, I might as well. Since I'm here. Oh. Grounders, the Murlocs of the Witcher world. Fucking hate Murlocs. You kill one of them, and then during the fight you just happen to have another one decide to go, hey look, my patrol route wandered near you, I'm an ad now. And then you fight that one. But you advance 3 pixels in a direction, which puts you into the patrol aggro range of some other random Murloc. And this happens all the way down the fucking coastline. Yeah. And then when you try to actually go do your objective, the first ones have fucking respawned and the whole goddamn process starts all over again.
My, do I ever feel like doing absolutely nothing. Huh? Yes, what is it?
So we was the foot in that cave. Whoa there, sir. I guess those swords on your back aren't there as festoons. Maybe you could help me.
Maybe. Depends.
Well, there's a cave that to my mind would be splendid for aging wine. Not over dry and none too moist.
But?
Well, damn thing's full of noise. The arse-clenching sort. Clinkety, bangety, knockety kind. Sent McClarkin to sea, been 2 days. And he's not back. I reckon it's aught to do with the Elven ruins. Blah. That about the cave. So, lend us a hand, will you?
Could help, provided you can pay.
Agreed.
Fine. I'll have a look in the cave, see what lurks there.
Well, I decided to send my merchant in there, and it's been a couple days, so I figured his asshole got eaten up by giant spiders or something. Could you play Orkin Man?
I were to put up my wife as surety.
You know, everybody just wants to... I don't get this. Like, oh, the caves are full of fucking monsters.
What's your stones?
You know what we need to do? We need to continue putting our fucking wine into the fucking places that are full of monsters and wonder why they're full of monsters. And then go get our bookkeepers fucking eaten asshole first by the monsters. Because why not? Ah, it's a garbage goyle. Yes, I hear you. Okay, you can knock that shit off. Ow! I can do that too. Dead garbage goyle. Ooh. Meh. Oh, there's 2 of you down here. Stop that. Bad garbage goyle. Harold, that's not the... There we go. I swear you fucking swim around like a... Ugh. Thing I don't get is why do all Toussaint armor have to look fucking retarded? Actually, I think about it. Wouldn't necessarily have to keep... Now that I know I can drink potions from air... I don't... Okay. Doesn't means I don't necessarily have to keep it on my hotkey.
Is it over?
What?
Is it done? All clear now? Did you manage it?
Yeah, all taken care of.
Ha! And 4 core witches layabouts and freeloaders? Bollocks! Storehouse will be ready in 2 days at most. And here on in, you've cut rate prices on all my goods.
Not from around here, are you?
Nay, from Bovis we are. Wandered south for the climber for the First War. Chills up north were giving me wifey lumbago.
What you got on offer? Wouldn't mind a glance.
I'll gladly sell you some of your wares back to you. Fuck is... I don't know if those are better or worse.
So long.
So yeah, what kind of potion do I actually want on... Poisons now heal instead of doing damage. Yeah, I guess I can throw Swallow on there. Blinder. Okay. Fuck it. Throw some different blinders on there. Where is Roach's dumbass at? Alright. Oh. These ones give him horns.
I'm going to save my hands. What's your stones?
Giddy up.
They're some kind of demon horsey. Okay, you can wear these now. They have horns. They look cooler. It's a Moo Bear! hibernate this motherfucker! You can't have my picnic basket. Besides, anything I try to eat turns into a pierogi, apparently.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Aha! By the power of Grayskull! I have an anti-gravity boner! Okay. Well, hey, at least this place is nice enough to have a warp point to it. The fuck? Alright, Piggly Wiggly. Bacon. He's a big pig. Yup, yup. You can be a big pig too. Luau! Ow! Alright, that's some fucking shit. I don't know what the fuck that is over there, but I don't know if I want to know. Alright, what are you? Okay, you look like some kind of weird bat monster, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you're a fucking vampire. Now, where's that black blood shit? Pops, mold, kitty cat, there. Ow! Oh, yeah, those are Flutter. That's a vampire of some retardation. Because, you know, there's got to be about 1,700 different kinds of fucking vampires in this world. Can't just be a vampire. Oh, no, 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 no. There's got to be fucking Bruja, and, or Bruxia, or whatever the hell they're called, and Alps, and Fletters, and Fillators, and who fucking knows. Got more types of fucking vampires in fucking Witcher world than there are in Vampire the fucking Masquerade. That, you basically like, yeah, there's 13 clans. Probably more, but mainly just 13. Let's go with 13 major clans. Little bastard clans other than that, but yeah, 13 major clans. Not including the clanless. Nothing wrong with being a Catif. hell. Depends on how you look at it, but whatever. What? Oh. It's a new hole in the ground! Okay, so this is probably going to be a place we're going to have to go to for a story quest.
Circle him! Circle him!
Hold on a second, I got piggy poison. I gotta get dude poison. There, now I can fight the mans.
See you in purgatory!
Why do you want to see me in purgatory? Purgatory's boring. At the very least, let's go to the second level of hell, because, you know, there's the giant sex NATO there, while a naked body's flying around a twister. I mean, at the very least, try to make it somewhat interesting. Oh, we shall go to purgatory. Why purgatory? It's like... Are you attempting to bore me to death? I will bore you to oblivion in purgatory. Oh, thanks, yeah. Exactly what I plan to do with my afterlife. There's so many more interesting places I could think of going to than purgatory. Like, if I have to spend my eternity in hell, I'd rather just go chill out with Doom Guy, because he's probably down there at some point. Hopefully his grandkids listened to him when he said bury him with a rocket launcher. I mean, if your granddaddy was, you know, if your grandpappy was Doom Guy and he said bury me with a rocket launcher, I'd bury him with a fucking rocket launcher and a chainsaw. Okay, so that looks like dudes. More dudes.
Come to Pappy! Circle him! Circle him!
Wow, that's got some range to it.
Judgment!
I'll dickle you with your own dinkling.
Aha! You knocked me into a back attack. Suck a dick. Alright, peasants. Your home hath been restored.
A migrant from the north, but if you hadn't come...
My head shakes so bad, I cannot hold my tools.
You guys aren't gonna get pissy that I'm taking this now, right? I did save your village after all.
Boy, is my bum ever ready to blow.
I don't want to know about your bum being ready to blow.
How's it? Fetch this empty dead. Sweep up here.
Oh!
Watch
Hey,
it
mate.
all.
Hey, armor guy.
Oh, no. Yet another fugitive from the north? Why are you here?
Don't know if you noticed, but I just saved your ass.
Yes, yes. Though not without a reward in mind, I wager. I know your kind.
The fuck
Course.
is wrong with your face?
And I'll want a share of your beggar's alms, too. Wanted to take a look at your goods first. May I?
I suppose. But you're to touch nothing, and on purchasing pay in full, in hard currency. Understood?
Nordlings. What about them bothers you so much?
Apart from the fact that they are all thieves, liars, and layabouts, not a thing.
Oh, well, it's good to know that they're still
Show me your
racist in the
wares.
South.
Promise not to touch anything.
By the way, what's wrong with your fucking face? Oh wow, you actually have a lot of coin. You want monster saliva? Huh. I didn't realize I had that many chitinous shells.
Gotta go. So long.
Fat bastard. Remind me never to help you people ever again. Okay, Garel, you sheathed your sword. You don't need to run like you... Okay, never mind, Garel. I'm just gonna let you do your thing, buddy. Hey, guardsman, where were you when the butt bandits were taking over that town? I had to go shave them. And then they were dicks about it.
Oh, I'd stomp wine with that one. We would stomp till we were red and sweaty.
Mouth's dry as a stockfish.
Alright. So we have undiscovered locations. I guess we should go take care of the one closest and head over to the nearest village on top of that. Oh, this ain't gonna end well.
Dreamt I was a wolf.
In case the next one uncovers even more. The Tuffo monster, or the Tufo monster. What's this shit?
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Oh. Is there a cave somewhere?
A tip of the hat to the tourney's victor. Might we speak?
Yeah? What is it?
Now, why does one summon a witcher, To inquire about the gossip currently flowing about the court? I have a problem with a beast.
Ah, you the one posted the notice? Go on then, spit it out. What's it about?
First, my dear witcher, we must establish ground rules. Given the vast difference in our respective social positions, I'm sorry to say I take umbrage at the familiar tone you take. I expect deference. I expect you to address me as Sir, or better yet, as Monsieur de Bourbeau.
Fine. Monsieur de Bourbeau.
The emphasis falls on the last syllable. Bourbeau?
See, now I'd rather emphasize something else. Tell me what this is about, monsieur, or I'll change my mind and go.
Naughtlings and their manners. Very well. Let us get this over with. Something has infested my vineyard.
Great. Let me go prepare my something oil then.
I beg your pardon?
Need more information than that. Where was this something seen? Any witnesses? Bodies to examine?
Therein lies the rub. None has seen the beast. We've only heard signs of its presence, a strange scratching and shrieks. Neither are there any corpses to inspect. Men simply disappear without a trace.
Noises you mentioned. Where do they come from?
Well, everywhere. But they're most clearly audible in the wine cellar.
Means the monster must dwell underground. When are the noises loudest?
In the night, just as they were years ago, when the buildings quaked. Another expert agreed to look into the matter then, but was never thereafter seen nor heard of.
Who's disappeared, if you don't mind my asking?
Most recently some farmhand, I believe.
Despite the vast difference in your social statuses, do you perchance remember the farmhand's name, monsieur?
No. You must speak to my wife. She has more collegial relations with this household help. She's away at the moment visiting her mother, but should return forthwith. Oh, that should suffice with the questions. Now tell me, will you take the contract? Yea or nay?
Depends. What kind of reward are we talking about?
Come now, be reasonable.
I am being reasonable. You're getting charged the dick tax for being an asshole.
Fine. Seems I must take the loss. Agreed.
Fine, I'll do it. Need to look around here first. Then I'll want to talk to Madame de Bourbeau.
Very well. I shall inform you once she has returned. Meanwhile, the key to the cellar. Just... whatever you do, please do not disturb the wine barrels.
It's the Tuffo monster. Fuck that shit. We're going in now. So I can loot this place.
It's quiet. Guess the monster actually is nocturnal. Gotta wait till dark.
I'm investigating! Don't come down here!
All right, let's look around. Shattered dishes. Got knocked off the shelf somehow. Shaken off, maybe? Rats. Not known to kidnap farmhands. What the? Wall almost collapsed.
I'm gonna guess it's a giant centipede. Big old tunneling monster.
Kikimores?
Oh. Well, they're bugs too. Eat a dick! Ow! Okay. So what is it gonna be, like a super Kikimora?
Goes on and on this tunnel.
You can knock that shit right the fuck off.
Should be able to break through. Damn it, it's getting away. Getting more interesting by the minute. Kikimore eggs. Should destroy them before the young hatch. Start prowling the vineyard. No Kikimor dug this. Tunnels are the work of something much bigger. Something with heavy, wide claws. Damn it, Yum could hatch any minute. Cracked Kikimor eggs. Something's been feeding on them. No Kikimor dug this. Tunnels are the work of something much bigger. Something with heavy, wide claws. Damn it. Yum could have been the last one. Water coursing. Underground stream. Monster I'm looking for lives underground, digs tunnels, feeds on Kikimors, and is big. Very big. Won't learn anything else here. Time to go back to the surface.
Ha ha.
Sacre bleu!
Ooga booga booga!
What is the meaning of this? I'm paying you to slay a monster, not demolish my property.
Property's falling apart on its own, what with all the tunnels under it. I'd fill those in soon if you don't want your building to collapse.
Tunnels? Fiddle my thumb, how did tunnels appear down there?
Something dug 'em. A large creature. Also killed a few Kikimors down there and destroyed their eggs. Consider it a half favor. Won't cost you much.
Kikimor eggs. Yes, of course, good work. Indeed, a reward is due.
Madame de Bourbeau, I presume? Hear you know something about the missing farmhand.
Jean-Luc? Yes. We went to examine this year's seedlings. Something had been nibbling at them. Then we heard these odd noises. Jean-Luc went to reconnoiter and never returned.
Where'd you last see Jean-Luc, madame? Exactly.
In the fields, north of here, by the wood.
New seedlings there? I was under the distinct impression we had planted them all on the south slope.
Almost all, my dear. I requested that some be planted to the north, by the grove. Just the remainders.
You were fucking Jean-Luc.
Madame, could you describe Jean-Luc?
Tall, exceedingly well built, hair black as pitch.
Dear, concentrate. There is not a peasant that is not well built. They work in the fields all day. He means scars, birthmarks, that sort of thing.
Then none, I suppose. But he did wear a pendant around his neck. A silver one.
Silver jewelry on a farmhand?
It was a gift, I believe. Or that is what he claimed.
Should be enough to go on.
You gotta find a
Then
pile
what
of
are you
shit with
fritting
a
round here for? Get to
silver
work.
necklace. Do I have to go there in the middle of the night? Anyway, we're going overtime, so I'll see you guys later. Adios.